Greetings from Nässjö and Sweden. We have just completed a project here in this region. It's an EU-financed project where 17 companies have had the opportunity to develop their businesses through innovation, among other things, where Innovation 360 Group have been involved in the workshops and the sessions. And I'm joined by Claes Johansson, who's the Managing Director at Nässjö Business Development, which is the municipal business office. And you're also one of the project owners. Welcome, Claes.
Yes, thank you.
I'm also joined by Petter Jacobs, who is Innovation Manager at JSC IT-partner, one of the participating companies in this project. Welcome, Petter. We're actually in your offices here, so maybe you should welcome us, but nevertheless. Growkomp is a project aimed at developing and increasing the region's competitive strength. Claes, what kind of reasons did you see for initiating this project together with your colleagues?
Yes, from our perspectives, we saw that local companies had a need of developing their business plans, and we also noticed the lack of tools for working structurally with innovation.
So, and were there any other needs that you saw that needed to be developed?
We also saw the importance of becoming more attractive as employers in terms of competence planning, competence sourcing, cultures and values and so on.
Petter, I would like to ask you to tell us a little bit about the project from your perspective, but first, can you tell us a bit about JSC IT-partner as a company?
Sure. We are a value-driven IT partner, IT company, about 60 employees, and essentially our goal is to create time for our customers so they can do more of what they are best at. And we want to do this by smart IT solutions. And so we are advising and helping them to choose the right IT platforms, and getting the most out of Microsoft and Office 365 to simplify the way of work in the business, and also focusing on the individual to coach them to master the digital way of work in the digital workplace.
Right. So creating time, that's essential to you and in your business. In what way has Growkomp and the innovation part of Growkomp helped you as a company?
Well, it's the project came at just the right time for us at the JSC, because we had already started up innovation initiative, and I had a new role as the innovation manager.
Because you were the CEO formerly, right?
Yeah. So one great thing for us was that the entire management team was at the site and got an overview and a better understanding of what innovation is and the tools and the importance for us as an IT company to work with this. So it helped me a lot as an innovation manager.
Right. Yeah. And in what way did it advance your thinking about how to best develop your business?
For one thing, without this boost, we haven't been where we are today. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And I must say, first, it was very encouraging to see that the work we had already done was a great foundation to build upon. We have for many years tried to have short development cycles and agile methods and involve many of our co-workers in the development project and so on. So, but now we've got more tools and structures to make use of all this innovation culture we already have.
Right.
Yeah. So now we have much better structure and better systematically take care of the ideas to test and experiment.
So were there any do you have any concrete examples of things that came out of this project?
Yeah, we had a very challenging idea to make some new service and business, and today we have taken it within this year to a service called JSC Labs, and it's offer to our customers today. The JSC Labs is kind of a workshop with our customers where we inspire them what's possible with the digitalization and AI, and they have to work in a few steps to get the ideas how they can use this in their own business to make better business.
So your own innovation was really a service where you actually help your customers to innovate.
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah.
So we picked a few great tools to help us with these workshops. And for us, if we hadn't used these methods and testing, innovation way of work, we hadn't get the idea to an actual service, I think.
All right. So we went from idea to actual service to be offered to the customers in just 1 year through this project, really.
Yeah. Well, that was a new business area for us.
New entire new business area. Do you have any advice for companies looking to innovate?
Yeah, I think that the problem with innovation is rarely that it rarely depends on lack of ideas or lack of talent. It's rather lack of environment. So you're often trying to do innovation in an environment which is the day-to-day business, and the day-to-day business is designed to execute or designed to execution and not innovation. So I think that's the first thing to realize that's the case, and then try to create an environment where it's easier for innovation to take place. Yeah. So that's one thing. Another thing is that I think the idea of this solitary genius inventor came up with all the ideas. I don't think that's the way to go. I think it's about collaboration, and collaboration between people with different views and different competencies and so on. Together they can create something bigger than you can do by yourself. The first thing from an organizational perspective, I think must be to identify this talent you have within your company and make use of what you have today. And of course sometimes you need to take in help from experts outside, like Innovation 360 and we have done so, but we are determined to build up our own knowledge about innovation and the ability to innovate. And thirdly,
okay,
if I may.
You have another one. Yes.
I think you need to focus both on culture and structure. And firstly, you have to have a culture where you embrace and welcome change and welcome new ideas. And if you got that, look at the structure. What's the kind of enough structure to facilitate innovation and getting test and experiment to happen.
Right. So the perfect balance between structure and culture is really what you
for us. This is very important.
Right.
Yeah. And my belief is that we as a management has to be very clear about where we are heading as a company, but at the same time give the employee all the information so they and let them figure out how we should get there.
That's great advice. So culture and structure.
Yep.
Creating the environment for innovation to be able to take place.
Yeah.
And collaboration.
Yeah.
Claes, what would you say are the key components in making a project like this successful?
Yes, one of the key components is the collaborations with partners at a very high level, such as Innovation 360, Codec, and Sundberg Sustainability, and others. So
there's been a number of different companies that have contributed to coaching and so on, but specifically for innovation, it's been mainly Innovation 360 Group and Codec, right? Or just Innovation 360?
Yes, mostly Innovation 360, yes.
Interesting. So, and what would you say, what sort of methods have been key in creating this success story?
Yes, I would say that combination of working in large groups and coaching management teams has been a success in this.
So all in all, you're both happy about how the project turned out?
Yeah, very.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.